In today's video, we are going to be reviewing the Grappling Hooks add-on. This is created by Yegs. This add-on is priced at 310 Minecraft coins. That's £1.69. It's roughly $2. There are a total of 12 different grappling hooks. I would like to start today's video by giving a shout out to Yegs for not overpricing their add-on. This comes out at $2. And in my honest opinion, this is an absolute steal for what is actually available. There are many marketplace partners out there taking advantage of the community because they know that add-ons are going to sell. I think in the long run, selling your add-ons a little bit cheaper will actually mean more sales. So Yegs, well done to you. When joining the world for the very first time, you'll be given the Spawn Grappling Hooks Guide. Now, there is a slight issue here, not a big one. When I try and place it down on this block, it goes to the right-hand side of me. Now, I know it's not really a big deal, but I'd like to place it there. Not there. That means in order for me to get it on here, I kind of have to go here. And it's still not correct. I have to go a little bit more in order to get this to the location. It kind of doesn't follow you as well. I know it's not a big deal, but it's just slightly annoying. Another issue, it changes your game mode for you. I'm currently in creative. If we go inside of here and come out of it, it changes my game mode to survival. Incredibly frustrating when setting up today's video. I think those issues can be ironed out though. We haven't actually seen a menu like this, so I actually thought it was pretty cool, and I hope this is going to be the future of add-ons. It says, welcome to the Grappling Hooks Guide. There are 12 grappling hooks to create, each one granting different abilities. You can use them to scale mountains, cross ravines, or even make farming faster. There are also 6 mobs in your world that use grappling hooks. 3 are friendly and 3 are hostile. To craft your first grappling hook, you will need 1 iron ingot, 1 string, 1 tripwire hook, and 2 redstone. Make sure you're using a crafting table. And here is the exact recipe. So let's just grab ourselves the items, go inside of here, and this is how you make it. Now, this is a base grappling hook, and I want to show you guys some of the basics here. So if you just stand here and shoot this, it walks you towards it. And that is because the mechanics of this are slightly different. And it did take me a little bit of time to kind of get used to this. So you can see here, I'm not exactly going anywhere, right? I've just got this black rope attached to me. I can't leave. Anyway, in order to do this, you want to aim at a specific location. Let's see if we can reach this one. Now, once we've hit this, you need to crouch. Crouching will take you to your needed location. However, be very careful because in survival, you are prone to dying. You will pick this up relatively easily. Just crouch, and then it will try and put you on top of a location. So let's try and use this. I've set this up to show you guys how great the parkour can actually be. It's not too difficult. You're just going to have to mess around with this a little bit. Let's get ourselves up top there. We managed to make that. This is a much longer leap of faith right here. Here we go. It tries to put you in front of it. Now, what happens if I go down, though? Will I die? No. Okay, so as long as you are using this, you will be okay. And this is going to be great for the bigger caves. But I'm going to be totally honest with you. This one might be the base one, but it's not the best one. The next one is the diamond grappling hook. In order to make this, you are going to need the base grappling hook and 1 diamond. And inside of the crafting table, as you would imagine, 1 goes here and 1 goes there. It is completely shapeless. I love to see this. And then you have this. So let me just read the details behind this, because this one is probably one of my favorite ones as well. So this one here, the diamond hook, allows you to extend the rope by sneaking while looking away from the hook. This is useful for descending off cliffs or into caves. So this means that you are able to dangle, essentially. So if you do this, as you guys know, if you look up, it's taking me up. If I look down and slightly sneak, it's going to take me down. And then I can look up and sneak and go up. And I love this. This is great for cave situations, as it does mention. So let's go and test this in a cave. Not sure what's up there. Not sure what's up there. Go all the way up here. Crouch and look up. And you'll be able to take a better look Meanwhile, you will not be attacked by any mobs. And then if you're smart and you catch this on time, once again, you can go all the way up and you can see everything down there. So we have a deep dark. I wanted to dangle a little bit here. Oh, there's some mobs here. We'll get into them, promise you, a little bit later on. So I like this one. Great for cave situations. Next, we have the instant hook. This will thrust you forward as soon as it locks onto a block. Don't worry about taking 4 damage. You have temporary invulnerability to 4 damage. To craft it, you'll need the basic grappling hook and an iron ingot. So the basic one and an iron ingot inside of a crafting table, completely shapeless as well. And I think a lot of people will enjoy this one because you can kind of spam this one a lot more and just go to the selected locations. Like it did say, you do have temporary invulnerability. So if you were to kind of like yeet yourself off some blocks, for example, to get all the way down here in seconds, then it's not a problem. You can spam this one, dude. This one's great. I wonder, like, what happens if I go off a cliff or something here. Let's try this. Oh, yeah. Come on. Kind of get ourselves all the way down here. And don't forget, I'm in survival. And can you get out of water with this one? Dude, this one is great. This is absolutely great. I feel like I'm playing Pixel Gun 3D again. So yeah, I like this one. Just super instant, get you from A to B. This one right here is the mob hook, created using the basic and a leash. The cool thing about this is you can do this in your own crafting grid. And if I summon a cow, we can bring the cow to me. I'm stealing the sheep, and then the baby sheep's gonna follow. I'm curious if this would also work on villagers. I mean, it does. Want to get a villager from A to B to trade with him? You can. And the biggest question is, can you do this with something like an iron golem? And the answer is yes. So I'm curious if you could do this with like a wither boss. Let's try it against the wither boss. To answer that, the answer does seem to be no. But anyone who's doing that would be absolutely crazy. The next one is the mining hook. And this one does exactly what you think. It does the mining for you. You are going to need to sacrifice a diamond pick for this though. Once again, a shapeless recipe, and you'll end up with this. So it is as simple as going down in 3x3. Think of it like a pickaxe. Obviously, be careful doing it like this. The only one thing I will say about this is the durability doesn't seem to break, which means this can be incredibly OP. Like, if you're in survival, you just go ahead and do this. It's never, ever going to break. Just think of the amount of blocks you're going to be able to get. I think there's been, like, a few things with a couple of add-ons that have had this issue. So I definitely think a durability meter needs to be added. The next one on our list is a TNT grappling hook. I really like the animation on this one. In order to make it, you are going to need the grappling hook. You are going to need some gunpowder for later on. So the recipe for this is the basic TNT and a piece of redstone, completely shapeless. And then you're going to need gunpowder, basically like your bullets is probably the best way to explain this. You can see it's going down very, very slowly. It will drag you towards it, so just be slightly careful. If you do too much, you're going to die. Then we have the farming hook, made with a hoe and a grappling hook. And this one gives you the ability to harvest fully grown crops. And they will be teleported straight to your inventory. You know what's better about this? It will actually replant the crops. This is great for anyone who has a mass farm. Besides that, though, it doesn't do anything else. And you can't actually... Oh, it would have been cool if all of them had, like, the base grappling hook effect. But, yeah, this is brilliant. There is a fishing grappling hook made, as you would expect, with a fishing rod. But let me just read the details behind this one. Cast the fishing hook into water, and after some time, it will reel in a fish for you. And you can get really good items like enchanted fishing rods. So this one is a waiting game. You gotta fire it in the water and just wait for the bait to be taken. And if you're lucky, it will bring something in. This time we managed to get ourselves a clownfish. I've had enchanted items before, but again, it's just RNG. You might just end up with a basic fish. We have a block grappling hook, and this one is made with the grappling hook and a brick. So how this works is it places blocks for you. I'm not holding any block right now. So this would be really good for drawing, building. And how this works is whatever item is closest to it is the item it's going to use. Now, I'll be honest, it can be a little bit tedious. So let's try this with... Can it work with a chest? It does work with a chest. Can it work with a diamond block? It does. Can it work with an ender dragon egg? Could this actually... Oh, I was going to say, could this be a way to duplicate it? But you can see it's actually going down. The reason why I like this is because this reminds me of the old school, like, drawing mini games people used to have on their server. And I was messing around with it. I was like, wow, this is a brilliant idea. I wish there was a way to cancel something as well. So, I'm basically trying to say hi to you guys. But, like, I'm failing terribly here. But still, this would be really cool for making mini games on your realms or servers. Boy, that's embarrassing. Next, we have a multi-tool purpose hook. And this one is made with 3 of the grappling hooks and an iron ingot. You don't need this many. Put the recipe like this, one of these here, and it will make this. So this gives you the ability to attach to multiple areas. So I've attached to there. I'm going to attach to this one. And I'm also going to attach to this village. If I'm looking, that's not going to reach. We'll go with the house. If I'm looking at the house, it's going to take me to the house. If I'm looking all the way up here, it's going to take me to this location. You can then go back down. All you got to do is look at the specific locations. I mean, this one's kind of going crazy right now. So I want to try and actually do it to the house. It was a little bit better before. One there, and one there. Look at the village. It takes me to the village. We look back up here. It takes me up here. It just gives you the ability to attach multiple times. I don't think we can do any more. It's a max of 3. So I think this one is great. But I want to get into the last one because I think the last one kind of warrants a lot of these slightly useless. And the last one is called the floating hook. And it is exactly how you would imagine. It lets you float. No need to attach to anything at all. Like, you can just attach to thin air and go from A to B. So, like, you've gone through all the effort of making the other ones, but you kind of don't need them because we can just use this one. So I just thought this one kind of canceled out all of the hard work for the other ones. And yes, I suck and I die quite a lot using these. Added bonus from the developers, we actually have different farmers available that will do different things. So we have a farmer that will farm for you, an angler that will fish for you, a miner that will do some mining for you, a wrangler which will kill villages. We have a leaper, which will also do the same. This guy reminds me of Dr. Treoris from Dan TDM videos. And then a detonator that will also kill things as well. So 3 are evil, 3 are not. We do / summon, iron golem. I wonder... Oh, bro doesn't even stand a chance, dude. The detonator is not messing around. But you'll find these throughout your Minecraft world. Just be incredibly careful because... Yes, they will, in fact, kill you. However, if you manage to kill them, which it is very doable... I'm going to get you, bro. I'm going to get you. If you manage to kill these guys, they will actually drop their gadget, their grappling. Obviously, you are going to need... Oh, this one actually kind of gets me out there. Come on. No. I'm not going to make it, boys. Well, you get the point. I think this is a really good add-on. But once again, the credit goes to Yegs for not overpricing this. This is definitely an add-on that I recommend. There are a few issues like the durability issue, which needs to be addressed. And of course, the book issue and changing your game mode. But besides that, I really like this. Great job.